if there's a car on track, you can look at that, or you know what to do. I hope you know what to do.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I kind of gather you think you should know what you're doing.
I've seen enough.
Yeah, because I've streamed before on different channels, so I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yep.
I think we're live already, but I'll just give it a second.
No worries.
I don't think anyone will be watching. Nobody's at the moment. Normally there's somebody watching straight away to find the channel. So if you can kind of put a message out or something.
Bear with me. I will do that now. I know Gavra's already put one in the main group chat.
Yeah, but that's all that we've got. I don't know if any other viewer who normally tries what's Gavra tonight will know. So if I call you by something, what do you want me to like say?
It's Crazer 1990.
Okay, Crazer.
Just Crazer.
Alright. Hey guys, and welcome to today's stream. We are here with the Gavra League Lmp2 series, which is actually the Gavra League Club series. Here tonight, we are sorry it's on this channel, not the Gavra channel. I don't know if anyone is actually going to be watching. I am going to put the link to this. Hopefully, people, if you are here, from the links that I'm putting on socials, like on the PS4 chats, then that'd be appreciated. And basically, yeah, we are here tonight for round 13 at Zhuhai, is that you say it?
Zhuhai.
I think that's how you say it.
It's definitely one that's being butchered tonight.
Yes, and we have a new person with us. I don't know which championship. I don't know. I'm going to say in a second. Which championship do you drive in? Because
I'm in GT4 at the minute, and I'm also starting the Formula 1 league as well.
Crasher, is it? I say it.
Crazer,
there we go. So we've got Crazer alongside me. So if he finds anything, because he's the guy tonight who is going to be looking through the things tonight and telling us who's who and where's everyone. So if he finds any interesting things out tonight, like oh look there's a crash, or oh look this, he can butt in and just say what he wants to say.
Also, basically, you're passing the blame to me. I like that. If it all goes horribly wrong, you can blame me. I'm not a commentator or broadcaster by any means.
No. I don't mean like blaming you. God, I wouldn't blame you.
It's alright, I'll take the blame. But no, this is not something that I've done. Obviously, Gavra's messaged me this evening asking for some help, so I've offered to step in for tonight.
Very, very good then.
See how it goes.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this in the chat now, the link to the channel. Just so people can actually watch. And yes, we're here tonight. Let me just tell you the championship. we haven't done this championship at all. So I'm normally with somebody else doing GT3s, which was last night, but the internet went down on PlayStation. So when somebody's gone off into the wall, that is it was that person there. So Ferrelli.
That was Ferrelli.
God.
Fighting for first place in the championship as well. So unless he gets his setup correct, he might be in for a long evening.
Yes, so it is. Just to tell you all, I think you already know, but because I wasn't here last week and we don't know his championship much, let me just tell you what happened last week, and we'll work on that. So last week was supposed to be Dubai, and I think we had some internet connection problems, or some problem that we didn't run this last week.
That's right.
But this week we're here at the week before we're at Silverstone, and I can tell you what happened there, because we've got the thing. Kashnit won, Ferrelli came second, and Sig came third. So we know that for you. And to tell you that Kashnit's top on 272 and Ferrelli second on 256. And Sig on 209. So very close at the top there. It is 30 points for a win, by the way. So yeah, very good. I don't really know if anyone will watch, but we'll hope.
We'll make the most of it anyway. One thing I'm noticing is a lot of people having difficulty with track limits tonight. Whether that's going to be something that runs into the race, or I mean, this is a tricky circuit. Not sure if you've driven on this circuit. It's definitely one where if you get the setup right, it works. If your setup's only a little bit out, it can make your evening very difficult, to say the least.
Yeah, it can. It can really. It is very challenging. I'm always going off at a certain corner. If we can find that corner in a minute, then I will tell you. But this is a practice. We have 55 seconds to go, and it looks like at the moment it is Kashnit top with a 122.3 from Inspector with a 122.7. I don't know if he's a normal comer in the championship. Let me have a look. No, I don't think he is. So I know he is. He's down there in 11th. Never mind. He came good points last time out. When we raced last time, so he got 15 points, which means he came 1, 2, 3, 4. He came 5th last time. So not well. That is quite good for him. And he's second in the times. And then Sig, who's third in the championship, is third on 100 on 1 minute 23.3. And we now with 6 seconds to go as he heads to the line now. Will he get this lap to start another lap? I don't think he will. Will he?
Oh, no. Did he?
Oh.
He did. He did indeed.
Did he? Let me have a look.
He's come off the pace, yeah. He's back in the pits anyway. So.
Yeah, he's decided enough's enough.
Oh, Ferrelli as well.
And
Buzzing Hornet is somebody stepping in for someone else, I believe.
Yes, I don't know who he's stepping in for, but let me have a look. We should have I think it's 20 drivers, is it, tonight?
Well, we've got 13, unfortunately.
I think it should
be 20.
I think it is. Yeah, it should be 20, but we don't. Yeah, so Buzz in is a replacement tonight. Sorry guys, if you are watching on my channel tonight, we had internet problems with the Gavra channel, so I'm sorry, but Gaming VR now is out and about. Here, he did do GT. I think Gaming VR does GT4. I think no, he doesn't. He does
no
Clio's, I think. So he's a Clio racer. But anyway, yeah. So if you are on my channel tonight, do please comment and all that, predictions and all that, because that would be appreciated. We were supposed to be on Gavra's channel tonight, but I'll tell you what happened briefly. Both of us tried to log in, and it kept saying something completely different. So I do apologise if you're thinking, oh god, we're on a different channel tonight, why? that is why. So Kashnit top, Inspector second, Sig third, and Forelli fourth. All separated, by the way, top four 1.5 seconds.
That's
So
impressive.
it's not that close, but at the same time, it's not that far, if you know what I mean, away. So it is pretty good tonight, as the cars are now heading out tonight. They are for the 10-minute qualifying, and then we head into the race. So if you are watching tonight, do let us know your predictions and all that in the comments. We have got 4 people watching, so thank you to the 4 of you who are watching. Please do, if you know this championship, let us know predictions. We only know this championship because of the timings and what we've read off Gavra's thing. So what do you think will happen?
It's going to be a tricky race. I mean, purely looking at the championship scores at the minute, I mean, Kashnit is way up there. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 13 races. So, but saying that, Forelli's definitely been nipping at his heels the entire championship, and they're not separated by a great deal in the points either. So.
No, they're not. Let me just tell you how much they are separated by, to give you all some insight on that. They are separated by they're separated by 16 points, so it's not even, by the way, just tell you all. A top 3 position, so 16 points are separated by, so which means it is technically tonight a 4th position they're separated by tonight. So if Kashnit finishes 4th and Forelli doesn't finish tonight, Forelli finishes 4th and Kashnit doesn't win or don't finish, then Forelli will be in the top of the championship by 2 points. So it's that simple tonight. It's Kashnit pretty much needs to do a job, and he hopefully will tonight put in a job, if you know what I mean. As we're now, how long are we into the session? We're now 7 minutes in, so we've had 3 minutes nearly of this qualifying here. Please do let us know your results and your predictions tonight. It would be appreciated. So let us know in comments. I do apologise that we're not actually on the Gavra channel, but the guys who would normally do this are both busy tonight, and the other guys who can stream on Gavra channel are unavailable as well, which is really surprising that so many people are unavailable tonight. But anyway, hey-oh, it sometimes happens in racing. This happens, so just got to deal with it. As the first car, I think, is across the line to start. No, Kashnit.
No, I believe Kashnit is the first. Yeah.
Okay, so if the last couple now coming across, so we're just waiting for Kashnit to come to the line. So yeah, I do hope it's going to be a good race. As Kashnit crosses, what does he get? A 1:22.8. And second now crosses, and that's Forelli, a 1:22.7. But Sig 1:22.6. So the track is improving to be this. I think the top 3 in the championship will battle it out for the whole race. I think, but it is a long race. It's a 90-minute race, which is an hour and a half. So anything can happen in that.
This may very well come down to who gets out of their pit box last.
Yeah, it could do, but there's a car off. I think that's just one of the.
Could have been just getting out of the way.
Yeah, we do have a car there in. I think it's 9th now. Who is down in the order? Who's got a penalty? Make, I think that is. It's a 1-place grid place penalty, so it's not that bad.
No.
But
I'm sure
yeah.
he'd rather not have it at all, but it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, as he's finishing his first lap, I think. I don't know. Let's have a look. As he crosses the line now, does he? 1:35.6. So he's 12 seconds off the pace. As Kashnit goes back top, a 1:22.5, and then decides to go straight into the pits. Oh no, Forelli 1:22.494, 0.006. Gee, that's close.
Kashnit has gone straight back out again.
He must have just put some fuel in. I have no idea. what he did that for, but he's gone off the track there, and I think he's letting one car past.
Yeah, there's one coming through turn 1.
And then he's going to go, but so it's Frelly, Kashnit, Sig is your top 3 here. Let me just have a look at the championship. I want to tell you who's where. So after the top 3 in the championship, it's Lonely. I don't think he's here tonight. No, he's not. Then it's Flip Flip. I don't think Flip Flip's here tonight. No, he is not. Then we'll have a look further down. Then it's...
I believe someone's had an incident on the long straight. There's a lot of debris on the track there. And if you look behind buzzing.
Yes, there is. I don't know actually what happened. So Flip Flip is here. Sorry, I didn't see him then, but he is. He's 4th in the championship. He's 5th in the championship, sorry, on 131 points. So he will overtake Lonely today, no matter where he finishes, as long as it's in the points anyway. I think it's top 10 points, but I'm not totally sure tonight. With that, I better just check that now quickly because I might be wrong. So let me just check. So let me have a look. Last round. Let's have a look at last round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 get points. So everyone's going to get a points tonight. I do believe. But it's just where he finishes tonight. He will automatically overtake Lonely then in this. Let me just go back up. So yeah, he will. Then it is Chipper Night. Is that how you say it?
Cypher Night, I believe.
Oh yeah, Cypher Night. Sorry, I do butcher names, but Cypher Night, and then it's Mark. But Mark, I don't think's here, so no, he's not. So that's unfortunate for him. Then it's AA Rizzy, but I don't think he's here. But he's on. But
No,
then it's Hard Forget, who is here tonight, who is always here. Then it's Nico Zava, and then it's Inspector in 11th, and they're the top 11. And then it's Hijacker Sweden, who is 12th, and that's your top 12. So Game of VR only got 7 points down in 19th. So tonight he can really do with a good result. He can Game of VR, but yeah, lots to talk about around this circuit tonight. I do actually want to know how long the circuit is, so let me just try and find some information out about the circuit quick. Hopefully I can find it out. So let me just tell you guys what it is. Normally, sometimes it'll be longer, but tonight isn't. So tonight it is a 90-minute race starting at 2 o'clock game time. It's going to be medium cloud, then overcast. So it'll be nice to see what happens there. As we're looking at Frelly now. Can he get a quicker lap here? Kashnit, I think, is just about to start a lap, I do believe. Or he's already started a lap, so good for him.
Yeah, I believe Kashnit's actually on his... Oh no,
Frelly.
he's just warming his tyres up. Sorry, Ferrari.
Frelly's getting ready. But yeah, so I personally think it's going to be a really good battle tonight. I will let you talk more. Don't mind me.
Take it. No, not at all.
I will let you talk.
Clearly more suited for this.
No, I will let you talk more, but I want to.
Just nice, very nice to see actually. I mean, the top 3 split, not even 2 tenths in it, so that could make a very interesting race.
Indeed, it will. Yeah. Let's have a look. I want to know where we are. So we are at. Right, let me have a look. Some information up quickly for you. Hopefully, it's a real circuit in real life. This circuit we're at tonight. Hopefully it's not a fake circuit, because on this game it's all real circuits, but one circuit that I looked on this game before wasn't where it said it was in real life. So just in case, we're just gonna have a look.
Oh, Kashnit's gone top. Best betted his time by 4 hundredths of a second. Ferrelli's still on his lap now, I believe. Yep. Up on the lap delta. Oh, someone's in the wall there. Who's that?
Someone's in the wall, so we don't know who that is, but Kashnit's top.
I believe that was Adulator.
Adulator, yeah, it looks like it. Well, does he have a bit of damage on him? It doesn't look like he's got much damage, but
doesn't look like it, no.
We will find out throughout the. Oh no, it was him, because he's off in the wall again. He's off in the wall
That was a
again.
big one.
So it
That's
was
definitely
him
got some damage.
there, which is not that good. So this circuit, by the way, let me tell you what it is. It is the entire is 4.32 kilometers. So let me try and find that in meters in miles for you.
In miles, that is 2.67 miles.
What, have you looked it up?
Just under 3 miles, yeah. Yeah, I've got it
fair
on the
enough.
screen as well.
Yeah. So the start, they says here, the width is 12 meters for straight things for the straight, pretty much. Which I don't get really, and that doesn't make sense. So it's got 16 turns, just to tell you, if you wanted to know. And the record is 300 kilometers an hour around the circuit. As qualifying is now over, it is here. So 300 km per h in miles. Let's have a look. So that was 186.41 miles an hour around here was the fastest ever. So we're just looking at the last couple now. So it looks like to me and you guys, it looks like to us guys,
there goes
as buzzing goes off. As there we go, that is it then for qualifying. Hello to everyone who is watching. Please do comment your stuff on that. It is Kashnit pole with a 122.460, 0.034 behind him is Pirelli in second. Third is Sig. Fourth is Inspector. Great from him, that is. Then it's fifth Buzzin, sixth Flip, and that is all I got. There it was. There, as they're all. Okay. Oh yeah, they're all lining up in a line because they're going to do a rolling start. I think that's what it is. Yep. So.
Must be.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just getting their setups ready, I think. So, yeah, seventh is... Oh, what is it? I'm trying to think of the name. Cypher Knight. Eighth, Allo Champs. Ninth, I'd 4, LGR. Then it's... Yuzdog, I call him.
Yeah.
Agulator, Gaming VR, and Make, is that you say?
I'm gonna say make. That sounds. That looks right to me.
God, we do butcher names now. And hello to the hello to the 9 of you who are watching. So do appreciate it. Hello to 9 of you. I think you've come over from the Gavra channel. To watch some Gavra racing tonight. When this is finished, guys, tonight we're going to take the whole of this. Whole of this. What do I say? Whole of this recording. We're gonna share it. We're gonna share it with Gavra, give it to Gavra, and then he can upload it onto the channel as a video, so you guys can watch it on there, on Gavra channel. So he does get a video up on his channel tonight. Which makes sense, if you know what I mean. We haven't told Gavra this yet, but we'll tell him at the end. But we're about to get ready then. The time is ticking down, by the way, at the top, but it will go back to normal. I think it will go back to 0. I think afterwards, do you?
I hope so. And they're off, yep.
Yes, it's now.
Time's gone back. Good.
It's now a It's now a formation lap. Sorry, I do get my things wrong. It's a formation lap, then straight into a race here. So, what's your predictions then for your top 3?
I'd like to see the first couple of corners, and then after that, I reckon they'll spread out. I'm not going to say too much. I do not want to be given to any of these drivers commentators curse. I'd much rather let the guys let their racing do the talking and go from there. I mean, just looking at the gaps between them in qualifying, this could be a very close race.
Yeah, I do believe that as well. I think it will be close. I just, to be honest with you, don't know who's going to be. Maybe it could be a new championship, a new winner instead of Kashnit, but I think Kashnit is strong enough to win it. But it may just depend on that pit stop. You never know. It may just depend on that one pit stop. If we have a pit stop that is in this race, we probably will.
looks like it. They're definitely. I mean, Sig there has got 54, sorry, 0.5 litres in his car, whereas
Let me have a
everyone
look.
else is running around the 75-litre mark. So he could be hoping for a quicker car at the beginning, and then maybe just getting in amongst the two front leaders and challenging them later on.
Yeah, maybe he is as they're heading around the corners now. Let me just look at what this championship is, the rules, so we can find out what you got to do. If they have to do a pit stop, do they have to do a pit stop?
I am not seeing anything in there, to be fair. I'm not actually seeing anything in the on the rules page on the website.
Okay then, so we're about to get racing, we are, so they're going to head into the last corner and then I think we go. I don't know if we line up on the grid, that's why we're not in a formation, but no, we're going to go in a second, so I think it'll be 2x2 in a second. And then it's red lights on and away we go. Yes it is, 2x2 now, we're getting ready to go. And red lights now, come on. And we're green and away we go here for this 1 hour 30-minute race here at the circuit. Zhuhai
Interceptor's definitely got the run on Sig there.
Interceptor.
Further back.
Yes, he has. Has he done it on Sig? No, he hasn't. He's not got through there. But we already have some jump starts. So already got some penalties for jump starts, which I'm very surprised about already, and some off-track action. So, but it's here. So we've got a 5-second penalty for jump starts for Agulator, Buzzin, and Gaming VR. Here we do, as we're now going to look back at the racing. I think we've got to move for the lead. Just open up, but it's, as we know, it's all going to be close for the start, and then after, I would say maybe 3 or 4 laps, it'll be spread out. But I don't know. This championship could be different to the others on Gavra. It could be even different to your GT4 race. God, that must have been awful at the American circuit in the wet.
Yeah, there was there was definitely I mean 34 laps I believe it was, and I believe 30 of those laps I was not far from pouring with sweat, where it's just trying to keep the car on the road and was just so difficult. I mean, every corner you're trying to make sure you're running wide there, Sig. That's unfortunate.
Oh, there's a car off. A car off.
There's a car off.
And it's...
That is cashing it. That's cashing it. Cashnet's binned it.
Wow, Cashnet has binned it. That is a first. Normally Cashnet's great around circuits in Gavra, and today he is... What's the word?
He's loving it in a minute. I'm sure Pirelli now, he's just seen his biggest rival throw it into the wall.
And his teammate as well.
He's losing a lot of time. Cashnet is now on the move though. He's just leaving the pits, I believe, yes.
Cashnet now is only about 4 seconds off last place, so off 12, sorry. So not too bad, but I don't know what happened here with...
having a look.
It must have been something with Cashnet. I mean, Pirelli must have been something for Pirelli then that happened. But yeah, as you're saying, Sig's looking, but Pirelli must have made the crash, I think. Does anyone know?
He must have just got on the power a little bit quicker coming out of that last turn.
Yeah, it must have done. Yeah, guys. Sorry, quickly, just to everyone who is watching on this channel, I'm not. This is the only week I'm streaming this, by the way. Next week will be something completely different on this channel. It'll be my GT3 League. If you want to watch that, you can do next week. If you want to drive in a Project Cars GT3 League next week, then let me know, guys. But here goes Pirelli. Here goes Sig then on the lead on Pirelli, and he's done it. Good move there on these Lmp2 cars.
Very good move. The fact that he's got less fuel as well has helped him massively down the straight there.
Yeah, indeed it has. So yes, guys, as I said, this next week Gavra should have the Lmp2s back on his channel. Ryan, who normally does them, is on holiday this week. Delay there was a bit of lag there, I think we just got, which is not very good. Still in the lead. Here he is. We have a battle further back. Is it still hotting up? The battle further back. This is a big battle though. We'll keep this battle for a minute to see if this actually stays. Well, that's gone now, so we can put it on this one. But yes, GT3 League. Everybody, to you guys who are regulars to my channel, will be next week. If anyone who's watching from the Gavra channel and Gavra community who wants to race in a GT3 League, which will be 8 rounds, and you guys can get involved, then let me know in the chat right now. But on a lag, because we just lagged again, so if we can change there. But look, he's got a really big gap now. He has over the rest. Yeah, he is lagging.
I'm just looking at gaming about to be lapped.
Yeah, so Sig is lagging. I think our stream's lagging tonight. It could be my internet, guys. I do apologise. I don't know if you've got lag on your stream or on your screen, I mean.
No, I'm not getting a lot of stuttering, I have to admit.
Like, I'm not getting stuttering, but I am on the race. I am on the race. The race is really laggy. Oh my god, that is really bad. But it's still in the lead, by the way, is Sig from Furelli, from Inspector. Here he is. But we do have a battle further back, as I said. And is it going to close up between I Forget and Allo Champs? Now, this is a battle that is hotting up here. I'm not lagging apparently, but the stream is a little bit laggy on some occasions. I do have loads of people in my house tonight, so I do have I think everyone in my house on the internet. That could be why, but yeah. So yeah, if you want to be involved in the GT3 League, guys, next week, let me know, because it is going to be Road America for 26 laps. So yeah, if you want to join. But yeah, so as we're now looking. Oh, there's a battle in front here. Is it going to be actually happening? I don't know what's happening in front. Is that Buzz? That's buzzing.
That's
and
buzzing and
flip. Can flip get through on buzzing? It was just the top guys, by the way. It was just the guys in P1 and P2 that were lagging, so it wasn't my internet, which is a relief for once. There is still the battle for second, which we'll go back to in a second. But this, as we head back to it now, looking, the gap's gone up a little bit. It was less than 0.3. It's now up, but look, we have a car off, and that is Gaming VR off the circuit, letting everyone past. So already he's been lapped, but he knows that he will hopefully get unlapped by the pit stops, as we can see already that in 11th now is cashing it, so up to 11th he goes. That's nice to see. He's up to 11th, which is pretty good. Still have that battle for Buzz and the Buzz and flip battles died down. It's gone up, the gap's gone up, so it's still there, but not as what we thought it would be. If this, guys, is like getting you ready, this weekend is Le Mans 24 hours as Inspector hits the wall nearly. Oh, he does hit the wall hard. He's now going to go down the order, I think.
Oh, is he driving the wrong way? He's driving the wrong way on an active circuit. That's
yes, just I think to drive into the pits, and he's done that beautifully. Actually, that is that's good driving from him. As I think Cash will overtake him, but we do still have the battle. We do behind them, which is
this is promoted Buzzing Hornet up to third with Cash in it and Interceptor now hitting the wall.
Yes, it has, unbelievably. So we did have somebody else actually in the battle for the top, but I can't think who it was. We did have a third position, which I don't know where he is now. Was it Interceptor in third, or was it somebody else? I don't know anyway. But Buzz,
well, it must have been, yeah, Interceptor was third, wasn't he, before
yeah,
Cash
Inspector, sorry. We should always get his name right. People will hate us if we get names wrong. But here he comes,
oh, yeah,
Inspector.
Interceptor.
The Interceptor, out he comes then. I'd for LGR, used to be I Forget, if you wanted to know. Heads around, he does here, currently in 7th, and is just over, he's 2 seconds, just under 2 seconds. 1 point, I think it's 6. 1 point. Let me just think on this one quick. No, he's 1 second. Yes, he's 1 second up on. He's 1 second behind our champs. So
he's definitely losing some time though.
Yeah.
He's falling back.
And we do have, just to say, in front of him, sorry if you hear rustling there, in front of the leaders, so about maybe 5 or 6 seconds in front, is Interceptor, and then in front of him is May. Is that it? I really don't know. He's crossing the line now. The guy who looks like he could be lapped. Make. I call it Make, but if guys you know what his name is, then if we're saying it wrong, then yeah, as Interceptor now, as Gaming VR gets out of the way and lets Buzzing and Flip and all them head their way past. There is the battle for 4th, but is it going to be anything? I don't know, between the two teammates as well, so that could be interesting. But still, 1 hour 20 minutes to go. If there's any comments you want to talk about, then let us know. And if you want to talk about anything, then we can talk about it.
Well, it's just a rush chain that Interceptor there had to come off the power so much just to let the train by. He's losing a lot of time now. He's about to be overtaken yet again, unfortunately. It's a shame. He looked like he could put the pressure on. That pressure got too much. Just 6 pulled out a gap of 5 seconds. So that lower fuel is definitely helping him, but he's obviously going to have to stop for longer when he does stop.
Yes, so just to tell you the top four in after lap 8, it is Sig in the lead, from Pirelli, from Buzzin, from Flip, and I think everyone except Sig has more fuel. So I say that, but second, just to say, actually pretty much similar, I think, to be honest with you. But the gap from and then it is.
I mean, their last laps are very, very close.
Cypher Knight, and then it's Flip. But yes, they are very close. You look there, one. It's still
123 for Sig.
Yeah, it's still quite far away though when you look at it. 123.2 compared to 124.03. But yeah, so just to tell you all, if you didn't know, tomorrow is the Le Mans 24-hour race, and the Le Mans 24-hour race starts at 2 PM UK time. So that should be interesting.
Definitely going to keep an eye on that on Twitter, but should we be watching the race? I'm going to be in bed because I have work tomorrow, which is lovely.
Yeah, so it'll be 2 PM UK time tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, 2 PM UK time tomorrow, so that's 3 PM in France. As we do we have any battles that are close? We do actually have a battle which is close.
We have this little train, don't we?
Yeah.
Between 5th, 6th, 7th. ID's starting to fall off a little bit, but all it takes is a little small mistake from the guys in front, and he'll definitely be back up there.
So just to quickly ask you a question, when do you think we'll have the first pit stops, from the first proper pit stops, which is not for crashes, for position and for normal pit stops?
I mean, I suppose it depends on tyre wear. The fuel itself, I mean, Sig is, apart from the like I said, the fuel, Sig will have to surely pit first, unless the guys behind him start suffering heavily with tyre wear. Unfortunately, I don't really know these cars very well, so I don't know how long they can last on one set of tyres.
Yeah, we're kind of novices to these cars.
Very much so, very much so.
I think we know GT3s and 4s better than these, but
yeah,
yeah, and
100%.
if you want to know as well, guys, to give you an idea of when this channel, well, not my channel, but Gavra are doing their big race, the weekend of the 24th and 25th of August, Gavra League are doing their 24 hours. So just if you want to pencil that in to say you can watch the 24 hours, then there you go.
That was one of the first races that got me sort of interested in the Gavra League. I joined the academy, still very sort of undecided whether I wanted to partake in a proper league, committing to a championship. But after just watching and seeing how many people were actually really interested in doing the 24 hours, it's impressive. I was quite impressed in how many people completed the distance. 24 hours. I know obviously there were teams of, was it 4 or 5 drivers in each team?
I
can't remember.
On PlayStation, I don't know how you manage that, but
no.
I think it's.
I know they had a system, didn't they? No, they actually had a system where one had logged out, so the leading driver or the driver would pit and then log out, and then the new one, the next driver would then log in and they'd drive off, like from the actual session itself. There was a lot of thought put behind it, obviously, but I'm sure that was how it worked out. But whatever they did, it worked, clearly.
Yeah, because they had the free competitors who aren't on this Gavra channel anymore. They're on bigger and better things.
Yes, Soup Cooler was one of them, I believe.
This late, I can't remember her name now. Anyway, and
Jessie.
Yes, Jess, and then there was well. Evil Dragon as well, and
Evil's still participating. He's actually in the Formula 1 league.
Yes,
that's happening on Tuesdays.
Yes, he is, and he now all of them guys, by the way, now do AOR and do other channels. So great for them. As there's 2 spinners in the background, we have ID4 and Cash spinning. That is wow. They've let Agulator pass, but Cash is disappointed. That's double spins in the first hour, in the first 30 minutes. As ID4 now, can he get past Cash? Cashnit to get up the positions. Now I don't think he will, but yeah, if I don't know what's going to happen there.
No, I wonder. I didn't actually catch that. I was actually too busy looking at other things on the screen. I wonder if Cash maybe was going trying for the overtake, and it just didn't work out for him.
All you could see really was in the background was 2 cars side by side, then 2 just parallel, just do a spin at the same time. It's hard to see what really happened. But there isn't really any battles anymore because of that. There was a battle, there isn't anymore. It's kind of annoying. But there is a battle with Agulator and Cash, because Cash is actually closing the gap. That's the only real battle we've got. Was Agulator spins?
Oh, he just got off.
Agulator has spun it into the wall. We don't know. This circuit is something that these cars can't control, which is something.
I mean, just looking as well, very few of the drivers, I believe one actually saying that. Just Sig is the only person that I've seen. Oh, buzzing as well. Cypher, Ali Champs, East Dog, and Gaming VR. They're the only guys that are running any sort of assist, and they're all running traction control. So that's going to help them.
That could be why then, but again, Gamer did spin, so 50-50 on that one really. But the gaps are coming up. The gaps are there still, and you can see that the gap is staying 7 seconds. There was finally Interceptor is now being lapped, so he's now being lapped as we can say. But one of the outstanding things is Flip nearly catched up with the guy in front. We can see him now on the screen. Thank you for that. With
two mates. Obviously, Cypher Knight in front of him is yeah. They are both running on very similar fuel. Cypher Knight's got a fraction less.
The gap's staying the same, I think, on this battle. The only battle which is really coming down is Cashnet. He's trying to get Allo Champs down. It was 37 seconds. It's now 36.1, so he's got it down to a second. Nearly.
He's definitely pulling away from ID Forgets.
But, yeah, I just don't know what's happening. But that's pretty much it. The rest of the battles on circuit, as he goes wide, are staying the same. So we're going to say that this here, only 2 in the 1 minute 23s. Sorry, 3, because we're just seeing Cashnet now hit the 123 on that last lap. So,
he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to push too hard. He's already had 2 major spins. To be honest, he needs to calm down a little bit. Just keep it under control.
Oh, he gets a penalty now. Cashnet does for going off. He didn't. He must have had a thing on the screen. He gets a 1 second penalty. Yeah. So that must be a slow down penalty. You get them all the time. It's you can't control that sometimes, but it's a bit annoying.
Apart from coming off the throttle for a few seconds.
Yep. And now he overtakes. Wait, who is that? Yes, he's now overtakes Intercept. Wait, where's the leader?
Interceptor, I believe. No, it's not Interceptor. Is that Gaming?
Yeah, that's Gaming. No, it was Interceptor. Aguilate is about to be overtaken by the leader, so...
That was Make. That was Make, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Make. So, Interceptor's just been overtaken by the leader then. Yep. No,
Sig's putting out a gap of 8 seconds. Yeah, no, he's quite a way around the track actually. That might have been Pirelli. Yeah, it was Pirelli. But
Flip now is right on the back of the car in front, and this battle
Cypher just gone off.
Cypher Knight's just gone off and let Flip pass. They're just acknowledging, saying thank you very much for going off and let me past. Always.
I'm sure many teammates would like that.
Yes, as they've got Allo Champs right behind. A GT3 racer, as everyone knows, Allo Champs, very good racer. Don't get me wrong. I've only been in the championship once. I did the Spanish Grand Prix with these, Catalonia.
Oof. Yeah, I remember. I watched that race.
That's the only one I've done because they wanted me to do that to test me out on Gavra.
Right.
And basically, I was alright. I wasn't really apparently connecting with Ryan, the guy who normally does it.
Ryan Ruby. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't apparently. What's the word? We didn't have. Yeah, that's the word. We didn't click. Yeah. So Gavra said, "I think you should go and do it with somebody else." So now I do it with somebody else. I think it's D. Well, I can't think of his name now, but well, I'll find out for you now. Well, it's PSN name. That's what I'm trying to think of. I can't think of his PSN name right now. Diddux, DIDDSX.
Oh yeah, I've seen the name. I don't know.
Yeah.
The actual person, but
the person who's called Ethan. I do it with him, and we were supposed to do it last night, but the GT3s was cancelled due to the PlayStation servers being offline.
Yeah, I heard that.
As Allo now head back to this battle. Look at this, Allo Champ's about to go. Is he going to go side by side down here? Oh, he tried.
He does keep looking. He's making sure that Cypher Knight sees him in his mirrors.
Yeah, I hope that happens, but you never know with this, as the battle for the lead's gone down to 7.8. So the leader must have fuel problems. He must have something wrong with him because it's gone down quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit. I mean, a little bit.
He's holding that. He's holding that 8 seconds. He's probably just got to a point. Oh, that's his teammate off actually in the distance.
So I think that's Aguilera off. Let me just check if I'm right.
Believe so.
Yes, I am. Well, that's something I've got to say. But let's see if Allo Champs can get through. He's right on the back of.
He's going to look at it down in the braking zone. No, he stays tucked in.
They still have an hour and 6.
Keep him under pressure.
Yeah, they still have an hour and 6 minutes to go. So I think.
Exactly. Yeah. No need to rush into anything.
Anything can happen. hopefully by next season, guys. So next season of Gavra, which will be whenever that is. Hopefully by next Gavra season, we will get most of us back on the YouTube channel. We can all stream it if whenever somebody's off. Because this season, I think it's just been that. I think, but
squarely on the break now.
Hello, champs. Is actually losing time. He was because it's 67 seconds dead for Cypher and for him it was 67.4, but it's now 6.78, so he's gone up. The gap has. It's now nearly a second. So something must have happened. But Kashnit's closing. He's now 2 seconds behind. And he doesn't need a pit stop. He didn't need to stop again for a couple more laps. But he only has 40 something laps of fuel, so liters of fuel. So 29. Wow, he didn't go for fuel there.
He didn't. He just got repaired. Probably a good idea, really, considering how bunched up the field still were. He could make the paces up very quickly when he rejoined, which is what he has done.
And he's now less. Well, he's really close to him now. He's like half a second off. He's showing what the pace can do here. He is, definitely is. But yes, so Gaming VR has just overtaken Mark, because Mark is now 2 laps down on the leader. He is here. If you guys want to see this again, anything else to do with Gavra League, then you know that if you are regular listening right now and you're watching this right now and you're regular, there is the Gavra League channel, of course. You can watch this on, which is Gavra Racing. Here we go then, Kashnit. Can't get past Hello Champs. He tries for inside line, but can't. These are the battles this is the closest battles. I think Sig will be in the pits in a couple of laps, but we'll stick with this because I do. Oh, we have a speeding, I think, in the pit lane for Mark. Let me just. I think that's speeding in the pits, was it?
Yeah, must have been. It's just.
As Hello Champs is keeping Kashnit behind. This is great for Sig and for Relly, because they're going to stay. They're going to get more points in the championship if it stays as it is. But we do have an hour and 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go, so anything can happen in that time. I'm not good with calculations tonight. I'm not going to do my calculations that I normally do, but which I normally do on my things. But next round, guys, I think will be Sakito, so the Japanese circuit we're going to, this championship we're going to.
Yes,
yes. For another 90-minute race, and then we have Dubai, and then we have Fuji. But
gone deep there.
We have a problem, and it's done it. Kashnit is through.
I wonder if that is more of a Hello Champs trying not to lose too much time behind him. He definitely went deep into that last corner. He could be playing a bit of the long game. Probably trying to get a bit of a draft from Kashnit.
Probably, but if you look at the rules of a championship. Okay. Now, this is something that I didn't really know at the time, but I'm going to tell you. Yeah, no. It says here, pit stop mandatory. No, so opinion. There's no mandatory pit stops in this race.
I know the GT3 do, don't they? Because they have a fuel limit.
We do. GT3s that I do. Yes, we do indeed. The rules. If there's a faster driver behind, you have to let them through. If they're oh, I think so.
Yeah, they were racing for position. That's a different story. If Hello Champs could have kept him behind him, he was more than entitled to do so.
Siphonite has gone wide,
and he spins.
And that means Hello Champs and Kashnit are through. Wow. Is I Forget's going to catch up with him and try and get past? Yeah, well, he's closer.
Far down the road, yeah, he's not far.
But I doubt it. A Sig, let's see how many litres of fuel he's got left. 3 litres of fuel. So I think this is he's got to come in after this lap. I really do think. This is the only. I think GC3 and GC4 the only championships where you have to have. Do you have a limit for fuel?
No,
Okay, GC3 then probably the only championship you have a limit for fuel, but that's still quality
that's it.
racing.
Yeah, yeah. It's because there's certain cars that can make it on the can
Yeah.
make the entire race distance on one fuel tank. So there is the fuel limit implemented just to sort of even the field up a little bit. Obviously, it's unfair.
Yeah, because on this one as well, apparently according to people, this field spread out so much, but there's still some good racing through this field.
Well,
But
they all have the same car, do they not? I was just looking. They all drive Nissans. So
let me have a look. Just in this here, I believe so. I'm not gonna say that it is, but
Sig is in
yep,
the pits.
yep, it's all Nissans, all Nissans. So yeah, Sig is in.
Pirelli comes past to take the lead.
So how many litres has Pirelli got left quickly?
1.4 exactly.
Let's have a look for Pirelli. 20, so he can go for another like 7 laps, I think. Let's have a look then. He's putting in
37.
Wait, is he still going to put more in? Or is he going? Oh no, he's putting more in here. So I think he's going to go to the end on this set of tyres and fuel. Let's just check.
56.
56.3 litres of fuel. He's going to be dropping down right the way past. Kashnit's going to overtake him. He's out now. I think he'll come out in 6th. Yeah, out in 6th he'll come.
Yep.
Because Allo Champ's just overtaken him. So let's just check actually where where Siphon Knight is. Is he going to be right behind? Yes, he is. He's going to be right behind. Wow. Anyway. So the gap to the lead is the same, but we have a battle here with ID and what I don't even know how to pronounce this.
ID4 has lost some time, has he not?
Yes.
He's not quite that close.
No, and he's going to let. I don't even know how to butcher this. Is it Y-E? Oh, I don't. Going to let the guy behind Y behind. I call him. I don't even know what to call that car behind.
Well, they're both on the lead lap, aren't they? So
yes.
Again, there's no need for him to move over and let the other car through.
The only cars that aren't on lead lap, by the way, just to tell you all, are Interceptor, Agulator, Make, and Gamer VR. They're the 3 who aren't, and the rest are on the lead lap. It can still all change, by the way. They can still get on lap themselves because of pit stops, so don't matter with that. So Pirelli's leading from Buzz, from Flip, from Kashnit.
Also, I'm gonna Buzz in Hornet. He's done incredibly well. I mean, obviously the guys in front obviously have run into issues, but he's found himself up into 2nd place, and he's actually closing that gap up. Last time round, I believe it was around 25-second gap between him and Pirelli. So he's definitely putting his foot down a little bit more, trying to close that gap up.
Yeah, it definitely does look like. Oh, definitely does look like he's putting in the lap times to keep it as it is, and I totally get that. But yeah, so the gap has gone down between I'd Forget and Siphonite again, and Sig. They're closing in on, so that is.
Kashnit's also catching.
Oh yeah.
Flip up ahead.
Kashnit's catching Flip, and then Flip has a 7-second gap to the car in front to Buzz, but he has a 5-second penalty, so it will be down to a 2-second gap at the moment. It is there, I do believe, but Kashnit is closing, and when will the leader come into the pits and out? That is the question. No mandatory pit stops, but everyone does do a pit stop. That is weird to say.
I suppose 75, maybe 75 litres is the max they can do anyway, so.
Let me just have a look, because I will check on that for you, because we're novices to this, of course. Everyone who's still watching, the 5 of you who are watching, we're novices, by the way, so.
Kashnit is right behind Alu Champs now. Flip, sorry.
He is. Can he make his move? No, he can't into the second corner. And sorry, fourth corner. Sorry, I do mistaken myself. Out of the fifth corner now they come. Still can't. Now heading into the sixth. Can't do anything here, but he needs to get past this car here and get up to Buzz, and then he can get up to Frelly and try and overtake him.
I mean, just with the pace that Cashnet has shown already, I mean, I don't always up the inside. That's a good move.
What a move.
That was a good move. So yeah, Cashnet up to third now. That's impressive. He fought his way back up. He's just got to close that gap up now to buzz in, but like we said, he's already got a 5-second penalty buzzing. Mind you, Cashnet also has a 1-second penalty, so...
No, just to tell you guys, there is no litres of fuel, so you can have as much litres of fuel as you want in your car at once. So, yeah, let's have a look. Can we quickly look at Frelly?
Oh, who was that in the wall? Someone was in the wall there.
Yes. Oh, it was Aguilera. Ew, it's Mark.
No, it was Make.
Make, sorry.
Yeah, Make.
We'll call him that, but I don't know if
He's
that's
moving.
his actual name.
He's
but
still moving.
let's have a. Can we look at?
Trainer cars behind.
Can we look at Frelly quickly?
Yep.
He only has 10 litres of fuel left, which okay, we're not in a GT3 car, but I'll say if we were, you get 3 laps. You get 3 laps out of that.
Yeah, you should be able to do 3, maybe 4 laps. Depends how his tyres are feeling as well. Obviously, you sort of you don't want to lose too much time, especially if with catching him at the rate of knots that he is.
Well, he is. He's got the gap way down to Buzz already. He was 36 seconds. Now it's 33. So 3 seconds nearly off that already. But the battle's still on. There it is. Has he done enough? Their ID actually just been overtaken. So, but he near. Oh wow, he's nearly about to overtake an ID. Side by side they go. Yeah. Will he get through down the inside? Yes, he will. And will it stick it? Yes, he will. So who was that going through? There's a car off, and that's Aguilera, I think, off, or Interceptor actually, I think, off. But
no, that was Eve's dog making a move on ID4.
Eves, yeah, yes, Eves, call him Eve's dog, making the move there, so he has made the move stick on ID there. ID's a bit annoyed, I think he'll be, because he's down in 9th from the last car on the lead lap. I think he'll be annoyed with
any points.
That, but at least all 13 tonight get points, so
yep.
That's the thing. So, but last gets 4 points, so still they all get points, so they just all want to finish, I think. Is what it is.
Especially at this point in the championship, the points are much more valuable. So even though you're finishing down, maybe not down near the bottom of the grid, you're still finishing. You're getting solid points. That's all that matters.
And I think in any championship it matters. Like even in GT3, GT4, F1, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. You still want the same points. And I think knowing, I don't know where you are in the championship, but
I don't actually know myself, to be fair.
Do you want me to look for you?
Yeah, go ahead. I know Javier Ranz has won our championship now.
Has he won it?
He's yeah. He's
Did you watch it?
No. I was in the GT4 category. I mean.
Yeah. Do you know you know at Bathurst next race?
Yes. Yeah. Fun circuit. At least it's supposed to be dry.
Yeah. As we'll tell you guys quickly now, as there is still the battle on further down the field, which is Allo Champs and Sig, but they are quite far apart now, and I think that's broken away. But let me just tell you the championship cars. You are, I don't even know which person you are, if that says something.
Crazen 1990.
Yeah, okay, Crazen 1990. Are you in it? Oh, you are. You're okay.
8th, 9th.
So let me tell you so I won't tell you exactly the championship, I'll just tell you you're 11th on 129 points, and Joe Black is in front of you.
Okay.
On 131. So if you do well next round, say you get 7 points next round, and the Joe, Hazard and Slim Sign don't get points.
Okay. I mean, the guys you mentioned are regularly. They might not finish up the top of the field, but regularly finish well.
Yeah.
So
Because it's Javier top on 320 points. He could
yeah.
he could be beaten, right?
No,
Okay.
he won the championship now.
No, let me just think.
Mathematically,
How many have we got? You got two, oh yeah, you got 2 rounds left. But
two
if there
champions.
was,
Yeah,
say there was 3 rounds left, he could be beaten if there was 3. But
yeah. Red himself and Red have had a good battle all season. So
guys, because
it
there
was,
isn't, then yeah.
Sig's catching Alu champs now.
Okay, to whoever just said that,
He's
hello.
still fighting for first.
Yep, let us know, guys, your predictions and all that stuff in the comments, please. And all that. We still have 15 minutes to go, so love to hear your thoughts on any random topic, and we can talk about it. Sig, yes, he's closed the gap now to Aloe champs, and he, I think, is on a mission to overtake and get their valuable points. They missed Dubai, by the way, so last round should have been Dubai, right?
Yes.
They missed it, so it's now been the second to last round in the championship, and it's a night race, by the way, everybody. Look at that. Sig was flashing his light saying, I want to get past, let me past. It's a sign of a championship contender.
Yeah, but Alu champs is in the same championship. He might not be fighting for first position, but he's still in the same championship.
Oh, Cash in the pits.
Yes.
He's coming in for his pit stop of the race, and that means these two go up a position then to these
Ferrelli
will.
must be coming in soon as well. He's only on 1.6 litres.
I think this will be his last lap then, but I don't think it. Oh, it's going to be hard for him to finish this race, but let's see what Sig can do there. Cash
We'll
is
see the gap between Sig and Cash, yeah.
Yeah, Cash is giving a good race actually, and I think Cash is giving Sig the win. I think.
Cash is dropping way down the field.
Yeah, he shouldn't have come in, I don't think. But here goes. Let's see Ferrelli then. Where is he on the circuit? He's there at the last corner, so he's in.
He's in. He's in.
He makes the mark and he comes in for his pit stop. Now Cash is heading out. You can see on his machine,
Yeah.
I think. Is he? No, he's not. He's still in the pits. There must be some problem. Now he's out. 74 litres.
74.
Let's see if Interceptor will overtake him. No, he won't, will he? Nearly. Well, here he comes then. Interceptor. Across the line. Cashing it now. Out in 10th. So going to get some points. Still think he'll be leading the championship, but yeah. Buzz. Where's Buzz?
Buzz is still in second place.
Here he comes then. He's going to be leading the race. Wow. Buzzing is going to be leading the race.
He must be pitting this lap. He's only got 2.8 left.
He can. I think he can go 2 laps. Let's see what Ferrelli can do. What's Ferrelli got on his car?
Oh, flip.
Flip, sorry.
3.7.
3.7. Let's see Sig.
He might be able to get 2, maybe 3.
36. So he will stay out and he'll win this race. Well, he could be your winner of the race by now.
He might have to make another stop.
I think he will. Oh,
He's done less. He started on 55 laps, I believe. Already made 1 stop, and we're not even halfway through the race. He might have to stop again.
yeah, he pitted lap 5 and now it's lap 30. He's I really don't know, really, on this one. Let me just do some quick maths. So yes,
Cash's got all that work to do again.
Cashnit won't be leading the championship, I don't think, after this bit, if it stays as it is. But it won't, of course. And just tell you as well, we have got 3 minutes to go. Oh, sorry, 2 minutes to go until we have half race distance. So, yeah. And I will then tell you the exact whereabouts of everyone for you if you want, guys, to do it. So every race now is 90 minutes. We did have the 2 featured races, by the way, for this championship, which I watched. As Buzz in the wrong. Oh, he didn't make it into his grid box.
Oh no, that's going to cost him some time. That's a shame.
Yeah.
6 obviously gone through.
So let me tell you guys a bit about what we have in this championship to come up. What we've had, I mean, in this championship, because you guys probably, well, most of you who are watching probably do know. I'm a novice, so I don't know. So I'm a guy who's a GT3 lover, not an Lmp lover. A bit harsh, you know, but hey-ho.
I love
Uh,
anything with an engine.
yes, but I kind of just want to say Alan. There. No. So yeah, we had. Let me tell you what we had. So we've had so far this year. Every race has been 90 minutes except Spa, which was 1 hour 50 minutes, 150 minutes. So I think it was 2.5 hour race, that one. Um, Same with the GT3s, they had a break and they did that as well. Let's just check with GT4s. You should know. But let me just check how long their races have been. Has there only been many long races for GT4? Let me
No,
have a
we haven't had
look.
any endurance races, but we've our races sort of average around an hour's length.
Let me have a look. So we've had 30, 36, 24, 33. The longest race you've had is 38 laps, and that was Interlagos road course. Indianapolis, sorry, road course.
Indianapolis, yeah, but the track layout itself, the length of it was slightly shorter, so we've done more laps, but the time was around about an hour.
But the longest, if you stay over the longest circuit you've been to, is I would say Bathurst, 20 laps. So
yeah, but Bathurst is a very long track.
Yeah, but let's have a look. Let's go back onto the race that's in hand here. I don't think
Cashley
really.
is up to third. No.
Wow, he's done something great on that. I don't think really anyone's coming in. Let's just see what Sig's got. Frelly.
He's got to pit again, surely.
I think Frelly will stay out till the end, and I think
I
Sig.
think Ferrelli, Cashnet are good. I do genuinely think that Sig's going to have to pit again.
I think Sig's done a bad thing, really.
Yeah.
I think,
It might have worked at the beginning of the race, but I don't know if he's gonna. I think it might affect him later on. He's only 16 seconds ahead of Ferrelli.
Please don't jinx it.
More than that.
But I think we've jinxed it. But I do believe he still has to come in.
He's got to, surely. That's him. It took him. He had 55 to begin with, and he only got to maybe a third of the way through the race on that fuel.
Yeah. Let's then have a look at the actual standings, and we'll tell you where everyone is at the moment in the race then, because this is half race distance as we speak. So it is Sig in the lead by 16.8 seconds. Closing the gap is every lap from Ferrelli. Then it's third Cashnet, fourth Buzzing, fifth Flip Flip, sixth Allo Champs, 7 is I can't.
Cypher Knight.
Cypher Knight, keep getting that wrong. 8th is ID4 LGR. 9th is Vez Dog, I call him that. 10th is Interceptor. 11th is Gaming VR. 12th is Agulator, and Make, well, we call him that. Make HLB is in 13th. The only close battle on look of these on times would be your battle for 5th, I would say, with Flip Flip and Allo Champs. That is your closest battle at the moment. Disappointed. Come on. We like having battles all the way through the race. Come on. What are you doing?
Let's wait and see at the end. I mean, if Sig does have to stop again, then that could really open things up at the end there. But
if you, yeah, it would. But if you look at it, Sig and Ferrelli are the only two on the lead lap, pretty much. And you've got to think about it. Sig, if he can push and lap Cashnet, he won't, of course. But if he does lap Cashnet, then he will be lapped everyone up to third. So
yeah.
At the moment, he has potentially lapped everyone up to I'd Forget.
Yeah.
ID4 LGR, we'll call him, but I'd Forget. ID4 LGR, because he changed his name when the update on PlayStation came out. Really annoyed. Really annoyed.
I bet it does. I bet it is for you guys especially. I mean, it was hard enough trying to find my friends on my friends list, thinking I don't. I mean, I'm quite surprised that I haven't deleted people off my friends list, thinking I don't know these people. But fortunately,
Sorry, keep talking.
Yeah, it's very annoying, and there's no sort of indication as well as what their names used to be. So you got no idea who they are anymore. Who's that?
Oh, that is. I think, yeah, it's your leader of the race. In the pits he come. No, he doesn't.
No.
Okay, it's Gaming VR into the pits. He only had 2.8 litres left, so good job for him there. It will be, but it was annoying really. I only got I only pretty much got a day, right? Like I think it was 3 days after I got 3 days after the update where it said you can change your name again. It's for free, but then the next time you have to pay. I think
Yeah,
I got
that's right.
I got loads of people change their names, and I got next to them what their names used to be, but that was only for like a day or two. And luckily, it was the GT3 day, so I could pick out the guys who GT3 to change their names. But that was it, really. It was really annoying. But with 40 minutes to go, so we've just over half race distance now. We are 5 minutes over half race distance to be precise. 30. So just to tell you guys, in 50 minutes, is that right? Yeah, 50 minutes. You can do 35 laps of this circuit, which isn't that long, really.
Well, that's in these cars.
Yeah.
GT4s.
So in GT3s, I would say you'll do around 37 laps. Around 32, sorry, in this time. And maybe GT4's 31.
In 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Nah, we're much slower.
Well, I don't know anyway, but
we'd be looking at around 40 laps, I reckon, for the GT4, if not more.
40?
Yeah.
But you're quicker than these then, because
sorry, yeah, no.
30, you mean?
I got that the wrong way around. Yep. You were right when what you said. Yes, I got that wrong way around completely. There's no way I could do that many laps. But yeah.
Yeah, so I would say GT4's 30, GT3's 33. So a little bit of difference there, but I do believe that the 24 hours this year, if you are watching that on Gavra, will be amazing. It's supposed to be. So your commentary team are supposed to be me. Well, at the moment, the people who've applied for commentary, right? All I know that me, Bidux, I think that's how you say it, and Ryan Ruby, I think it's how you say it. We're the only three who've put our names down saying we can do 24 hours. Now, I don't know if Ryan has, but I think we said, and can Ryan do it? I think he's looking for a couple more commentators. So if you want to be commentating on 24 hours, it's ages away yet. You can do. There is going to be all loads of manual stuff before then. I don't even know when next season is yet, to be honest with you.
No, we've only got 2 races left now in majority of the championships. Obviously, Clio and the Formula 1 started late, so they haven't got as many races, but
yeah,
still got a few to go.
So yeah, we started this season on the 1st of this year and finished on the 6th of this year. So I do believe that we may be starting in round about September and going September, October, November, December, January, February, going till February.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But I don't know with Gavra. Basically, if you don't know as well, I think it's GT3 and GT4, top 2 go up.
With the elite tier system now that's been brought in, yeah, obviously the guys who do very well in their championships get moved around as well. So there's obviously 2 different tiers with the elite and the Gavra tiers. So, and it also restricts, so Gavra's people in the Gavra tier can't automatically go in for every championship. So there's ones that are open to the elite tier first. If there are spaces available, then it's open to the Gavra tier. But
so yeah, can we just look at Pirelli quickly as we've got a car in the wall spin? So just have a look at Pirelli quickly.
Who's that?
Thank you. Let's now see who spun. I think it was. There we go. It was Buzz. Wow.
Oh, no, that was buzzing.
Down to 6th he goes.
He looks like he's testing his steering there just to make sure it was all working okay, but don't really see a lot of damage on that. I'm not sure if that's sort of a bug or glitch in the game, but he looked as though he hit the wall.
With a comment just come in saying saying this, as I'm going to say, Sig to win, Pirelli second and Cash third. So he wants to keep it exactly the same, the guy does for his predictions. So
no, unfortunately, unless Sig really pulls something out of the bag, I cannot see that. He's got 15 litres of fuel left.
15 litres, by the way, just to tell you guys, can get you until 30 minutes to go. Here at the only the Chinese circuit on this game, only Chinese circuit on this game. They don't, as cashing it here. Is he going to be overtaken by Flip?
No, I think that was a lapped car. I think
Who is it? Is it Interceptor? Yes, it was. Wow, I was quite good at that then.
Who's in the pits then? Someone's in the pits.
Let's have a look. It's a lapped car, so he's heading out now. So I. Oh,
someone's retired. I missed that.
It's Mate. He retired.
Yes, it is.
Gaming VR just had a little moment there on the grass. Gets back on. So he's happy with 12th, I think he will. Make will be a did not finish then for this one. He
will not be getting points.
No, and we will be putting this, by the way, straight away. I will be straight away after this race. Hopefully, if Gavra's still up, because he lives in a different country. If you didn't know, I think he's Italian, so he lives in Italy.
I believe so as well. Yeah.
So he's, I think, an hour or two ahead of us. So I think if he's still up when this race finishes in 35 minutes time, which will be for him quarter past 11, which I believe he will be up, but hopefully he is. I will send him the footage to put onto his channel. I will email him the footage personally, and he can get this onto his channel. But
no!
Sig! What are you doing? Oh my goodness me. Sig now gets back going, and that lets Pirelli close the gap now. Pirelli's only 10 seconds behind. Oh my goodness me, we join back.
10 seconds.
We join back and he hits Agulator, he does. Oh my goodness, Gaming VR now gets another position. Agulator has gone down a position. He crosses the line now, so he's got a good enough car to keep going, but blur, what happened there?
Wow, I mean, if he does have to pit again, will he then have to get repairs? And obviously, that makes his pit stop that much longer.
Can we just
he might not be able to avoid that.
Can we just like go on like cockpit cam or something? Not in board, not on board, but like on board, like the bonnet or something. Just check if there's any damage on there.
Yep.
Because I'm curious. Because there doesn't look much damage there though. So.
It doesn't.
I just don't know. Well, the guys who, if you're still predicting that he's going to win this race, I doubt it now.
Yeah, I think he might have just thrown that away.
I think he's thrown the championship away. He probably has. Let me just tell you guys with this championship what the points would be at the moment. We're just going to tell you guys briefly, because you probably all want to know all what's happening in Gavra, or everything, because you can. GT3, not GT3, the F1 League, right? They're only having 10 rounds, right?
That's right.
Sorry, 11 rounds. 11 rounds. So let me tell you how many rounds they've done so far. They've done 5.
4. I missed one. That's right.
They did the British Grand Prix, guys, on Tuesday. So I sadly couldn't be to make it. They wanted me to commentate the GT3 League, the F1 League. They were like, Cadwell, do you want to be commentator with Ryan, who does it on Tuesday? And basically I said, sorry, I can't, I'm busy on Tuesdays, which I am. So Ryan's on his own. He was supposed to be with another guy, but he didn't turn up, so I do apologise on that one. People do apologise on Ryan on that one. Let's just have a look at the Clio Cups, and we'll give you an idea, guys, of what's happening. We're supposed to be having a weird stuff, the Clio Sprint Series it's called. Nicely titled, that is, which is really good to see. Let's have a look. We just did Laguna Seca, so they've only got Willow Springs and Sonoma Short left. But let's head back onto this one. This is what we're focusing on tonight, and it's not on that. Let's look at Sig. Is he in the pits? Is he coming in? I think he will come in next lap.
He's got enough to maybe get another 2, maybe 3 laps out of that.
But you can see Pirelli, he's closed the gap to 11 seconds, so he will be first. Kashnik probably be second, and Pirelli will probably be third. Or flip. We could do this. I don't know.
I reckon he might come back out in second. Sig.
Oh, that'd be a push, but okay. Wait, let's just have a look then.
40,
So if it's
45 seconds.
So if say Pirelli goes into lead, oh my goodness me! So if it stays as it is now, Pirelli will be top of the championship, right?
Yeah.
He will. Cash will be second.
No, he won't. There's not 7 points. There's 7 points difference in from third and second. First and second, sorry.
Yeah. So if it happens that Sid goes into the pits and Pirelli wins, right?
Yep.
If Pirelli gets first, Pirelli will be championship leader. Cash will be second, and Sig will be third. But the lead of the top. So I don't know what's first and third in points. Let's have a look briefly. Let's have a
30 for first, 25 for second, 21.
21. So 30 and 21. So what have they got at the moment? Let me just have a brief look. Plus 272 plus 256. So that'll be 28. No, he won't. No, I've made the calculations wrong. Cash will still be in the lead.
But that closes right up.
7, 8, 9. So that'll be. Oh no. So that'll be 6. So 6. That'll be a gap of 7 points. As we've been saying all along, Cash will be in the lead by 7 points. I don't want to jinx anything, but if Cash doesn't do better, then I don't know. But oh my, this is
Sig is going to have to pit again. He's only got 2.5 litres left.
Yeah, one more lap for Sig, and then he will be in. But look at that, you can see Pirelli already closing that gap due to the problem with his fuel. But let me just tell you guys again, if you are new here, please do hit the subscribe, please, to the Gavra channel. So if you are new to my channel, and you've just thought, well, I want to watch Gavra, but yeah, please go to Gavra channel, Gavra Racing, subscribe to that, and subscribe to me if you want to. I'm always a regular on Gavra, and I'll be starting a GT4 League on Fridays, which I'll stream. And Pirelli, and guys, as well, Cat in this race, Pirelli crosses the line now, will get the lead. Cash, Buzz, Gaming VR, and Agulator are the ones who got penalties. Just to tell you guys, let's. Where is Cash? Oh, he could.
He could.
He could. Let's have a look at Pirelli quickly. Not Pirelli. I mean Sig. He's put the fuel in. He's got the fuel in. He's not moving though. He's got the damage to get off. Oh my, this could be close.
Cash is just entering the
Let's look at Cash there.
Now.
Pirelli's. Let's have a look at Pirelli quickly.
Yeah, he's got it.
I mean Sig.
Sig's still stationary.
Oh my, that is something we did not expect.
He's just started moving.
Let's have a look at Cash. Can we just check how much fuel he's got left? Oh, he might have. No, he won't. He won't have to come back in. He may, but I don't think he will.
I don't think he will. But obviously, Sig now can really put his foot down. He's got fresh tyres, you'd imagine, as well as more fuel, so he can really put his foot down. And
do you think
see if he can close that gas up?
What do you think he's gone for? Because I know on this game there's two different tyres. There's the soft and hard, and then there's the wet. So what do you think he's gone for?
I'm sure he's gone for the softs. I'm not sure obviously Lmp2, but the difference in GT4 is dramatic. On how long you can run the soft and the hards for.
Yeah, because
so I'll be very surprised if he's gone for the hards.
Yeah, because in this, I think it's this championship, if you go for the hards, you are 5 laps longer on the hards than the softs. But the hards are like 2 laps longer to get in, like weared in than the softs. Yeah. So.
But let's just keep an eye on that gap now between Cash and Sig.
Yeah, that. Oh, it's gone down. It was 34 seconds. It's now 33.8. So, can we just look at Frelly? He has more fuel than Cash on this
Just
one.
gotta try and control it now, so we can get to the end.
Is there any more battles actually in this race? Well, there is a. I wouldn't class as a
bit there.
one class as a battle, but Lmp2 is closing on Flip. But I don't know if he is really. I can't tell. But yeah, really, it's really annoying. I am doing another league tomorrow, an F1 league tomorrow. So yeah, should be interesting on that one. But yeah, weirdly, I got invited to 3 F1 leagues now, so I'm now commentating most of the week, so I have no social life. Woo. Yeah. But in the summer, I probably will have to cancel some F1 leagues when the new F1 game comes out.
Yes.
Because I'm kind
looking forward to that.
Because I'm kind of gonna do them leagues, but at the same time, I'm wanting to watch football, so I might go out and watch some football instead. Because I
lost interest in football many years ago.
Yeah, because and go and watch racing, of course, because I live near a race circuit, so. Yeah. Well, not near it. I live 30 minutes away, but still, that's quite close. But there's a car spinning, and I think that's it is. It's Game in VR, and he's let ID come past, I think, or Allo Champs, I think. So Allo Champs, I think it must be.
Allo Champs, yep.
So Allo Champs now lapped him again. So it's just a bit weird that really. But the gap's gone down. It was 1.4. It was really close here. It looks closer this time. Let me just get that. Sorry if there's a black thing on the screen. I do apologise. Some people are messaging me. The gap was 1 minute 5. It's now 1 minute 4.7 to Allo Champs to Flip, but now Buzz is closing, so that could be a close one. But the battle which is close on the screen is ID4 and the guy who I can't pronounce all the time.
Cypher.
Yes. They've closed the gap up to 2 seconds, and that's your closest battle on the road.
I'm only used to saying that name because he's the commentator for the GT4 series.
Oh, is he the American guy?
That's it.
Ah, yeah. He had a another American guy not last night, night before, and he
really?
was.
That was. I can't remember his name now.
I don't know who it was, but he was a normal guy who I recognised because normally him and a British guy.
That's it.
It's normally the British guy who commentates like properly, and then he just co-commentates. But it was the American guy who commentated, and this little kid, or it sounded like a little younger person, commentating as well. Don't know who his name was, but yeah, very interesting. Anyway, so Cypher Knight and the other guy. I don't know what you sound like tonight. I don't know if we're actually talking or not, but yeah, we'll just go with it. Let's actually listen. Yeah, we're fine, but we're fine. We're fine right now. But on that stream, they got the little. I don't know if he's the younger person who was commentating with him was very echoey.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what it is, whether it's a issue with the PlayStation or with the YouTube, but there was a couple instances this year in the GT4. I'm not sure about where the co-commentator, so whoever wasn't broadcasting, was incredibly quiet. It was like they had their hand over their microphone the whole time.
Well, I don't know.
After speaking to the guys, they said no, all our settings were right. Not sure what's going on there.
Fair enough. The gap has come down though. Wow, it was 42 seconds. It's now 38.8. I do believe Sig may. Actually, he is coming. No, he's gone back up. But I do believe Sig is pushing. He needs to.
He's definitely pushing.
I hope.
Cash.
I hope Sig, by the way, can get into that 1 second barrier and get the second Cash can go down, because Pirelli needs the points, Sig does as well. I think everyone wants to win. Let me just tell you what the winners have been, because it's been frustrating in this championship, gotta say to you guys. So with the wins, let's have a look. So if I can find them, so here we go. Let me whittle through. Let me start. It is being Cash with the top first 5 rounds. 6 was Pirelli. 7 was Sig. Then it was Cash. Then it was Pirelli. Then it was Sig. Then it was Pirelli. Then it was Cash. So Cash didn't win for 3 rounds. But he isn't going to win again. He won last time out in Silverstone, but before that he didn't win for 3 rounds. So he
hit the ground running then, Cash.
Yeah, he won the first 5 rounds.
Mind you, yeah, he dropped out. He had one. He didn't race in Daytona. He disconnected in Spa, so that's obviously affected his points.
Yeah, it has, but he's still leading the championship due to them 5 first round points. So every little point counts, I think, for Cash in the sense of it. But Pirelli will be another win for him. I think we win number 4. So nice to see him win another race. It will be. But we do have a battle. Do we have a battle? Well, we did have a closer one, but now ID's gone further away. It was a bit closer. It was down to like a second. It's now gone up to like 2 seconds. But that was the battle. There is actually no, there isn't. Well.
He's still there though. I mean, most of these guys. I mean, you got Flip and Aloe Champs and Cypher Knight and ID4. Even though he's not right behind him, he's putting him under pressure. I'm sure every time he gets on any sort of straight, any sort outside of any corner, he's looking at his rear view and he's seeing those headlights right there, and that's just got to keep him on his toes. He's got to keep his head down. But ID4, what sort of laps are they doing now? ID4's last lap was a 1:43, Cypher Knight was a 1:40. Oh no, sorry, it's a gap. So ID4 is quicker. His last lap was 0.2 or nearly 0.3 quicker.
Let me just have a look. Yeah, it was. But then and just tell you all as well, the fastest lap of the race goes to Sig, 1:23.08. As well, but yeah, you can say that as well. He's closing. He must be closing that gap then, due to that ID there.
There's just over 3 seconds that gap between them. But like I said, all he's got to do is just keep there. He might put him under enough pressure for Cypher Knight maybe to make a mistake, or even just ID just to catch him up.
Yeah, so what Gavra said, and I'm gonna say this as well. This is what the ranking apparently he's called the championships. He said every championship's equal, right? Like every championship's equal in what it is. But if you want to know, with 18 minutes to go, we'll give you the full grid order in a second. But it is, let me tell you, Academy first, which is the lowest.
Yep.
Second is now the new championship which came up, which is the Clios.
Yep.
Third is GT4. No, third is TC.
Right.
Fourth is GT4. Fifth is GT3. Then it's this championship, which is the Lmp2s, and then all by itself is like F1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable. Different game. So.
Yeah. Apparently that is the standings that this championship is.
Okay.
And all like that, but
I suppose it makes sense, and
yeah,
I agree with that.
Oh god, that gap's gone way down now. Look at this.
It has.
It's
really pushing.
He's pushing now. Look at that there. That car in front, that white thing in front is Cash. When it gets to 17 seconds, we'll give you the last roundup of everyone where they are in the grids and all penalties and all that for you. We will. So we'll give you that in 13. We'll give it now for you. So in 52 laps gone here, it is Pirelli leading by 32.6 seconds over Cashnit in second. Third, Sig. Fourth, Flip. It looks like sounds like it's raining. It isn't. It's just maybe, I don't know actually. It's just overcast. Fifth is Aloe Champs. Sixth is Buzzin. Very good race from Buzzin, I've got to give him, but he's got a 5-second penalty. Cashnit's got a 1 second, by the way. Then it's Cypher Knight. 8th is ID LGR. 9th is Vezdog. Is that how you say it?
Eavesdog, yeah, I'm not too good.
10th is
either.
Interceptor. 11th is Gamer VR with 5-second penalty, and Agulator is 12th with 5-second penalty. So they pretty much cancel their penalties out of each other. So far they are going to stay where they are, and that is it. It did look like it was wet on a part of the circuit. Maybe just my cameras, but it's overcast on the game.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. No, there's definitely no windscreen wipers have come on. What's that between? Oh, it's a lap car.
Yes, it was. Was it actually? Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah.
ID4. No, it's not wet, but
It's Pirelli getting past, isn't it? Oh no.
no, it's not wet. But I had like the track look a bit like lighter than the rest, meaning there was a bit of water on it. But there isn't, of course. But with 15 minutes to go, I do believe it should be a great finish of this.
Obviously, Cash has just overtaken now Sig's teammate.
Sig is only
Just lapped
3
him.
and Sig's 3 seconds behind. And Sig, here he goes then.
Traffic come in.
He flashes at his teammate there saying, slow down, let me get past, and I can catch up with Cash. But I don't think his teammate's letting him get past.
His way. He's still flashing him.
Oh my goodness me, this is going to be something that Sig doesn't want. It's gone up now, the gap has.
It has.
Sig is so
Looks
annoyed.
like he's getting out of the way. Yeah, there he is. He's out of the way now, so he can concentrate. But yeah, that's. And Cash has got past the guy in front as well. He's lapped. Is that actually? Or is that Gamer?
It's lap Siphonite.
That was Siphonite.
But it doesn't matter if you're lapped in this race. It matters about where you finish, not about if you're lapped. So.
Yep. Yep.
Here he comes.
I've been lapped a few times.
Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, he's lost a couple of seconds there. A couple of attempts, I mean, sorry. He's down now. It is. So at the moment, just to tell you, Cash's gap to the leader is 33.2 seconds, and Sig's gap is 34.6. So at the moment, Sig needs to be within 33 seconds of the guy in front. Okay.
So that's it now. Sig's just cleared the traffic, and Cash hasn't got anyone in front of him for quite a while.
No,
So
he
this
hasn't.
should just be those two putting their foot down and trying to get as close to each other.
Yes, Buzz, the gap has gone down between Buzz and Aloe, so that is another battle we can keep an eye on for the last 13 minutes, because that's gone down to 2.4 seconds. So my maths is awful. That might be wrong, but no, it's gone up to 2 seconds now. Yes, 2 seconds. So
Yeah.
that is the only other battle we have on the track at the moment.
There's Siphonite and ID4 behind. They're around 2 seconds as well. Gap between.
Yes, they are. Just tell you as well, Agulator's been lapped 6 times, Game of VR 4 times, Inspector and Yes Dog, I think V-Dog has been lapped 2 times, and the rest all the way up to Pirelli have been lapped once. But the gap between Cash and Sig is staying the same. It was all because of that lap traffic that Sig needed to capitalise, but he hasn't really capitalised.
Yep, he's not going to be happy, Bunny, in that car.
Let's have a look at Pirelli. Is he still got enough fuel to keep him going till the end?
Oh, 10.
10.
Be tight.
I predict he will be on like 1 litre for the last lap. And that's not going to cut it.
Start upshifting early, and he's still running to the rev limiter, which is
Surprise.
I'd be a bit nervous with that.
But I think they've done it before. They've raced the championship before, so they kind of know what to do. I think I'm mistaken, but I think this is the biggest Gavra like range of championships we've had, because I remember in the past we've just had GT3, GT4, this championship, and TC, and that was it. But look at this, Siphonite has got ID right behind him now. Can ID forget ID LG4 get past? Oh, LG4, what? LG get past here. I don't think. Oh, he's closer.
This has all got a lot closer. You've got Hello Champs and Buzzing as well, just up the road. They're getting very close, and Sig is still closing the gap on Cashnet. So it's gonna be an interesting last couple of laps.
Make has disconnected due to he thinks his race is over, so I think I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He did crash out and retire, so. But here he goes then. Can we go on board with I'd 4 just to quickly check if he's actually going to make his way through. LGR, can he get through? Actually, don't go on board. We don't need to go on board. We can keep with this, and he's going to go to the outside line now. Can he make this stick around the outside? Then he's going to cut back to the inside line. Will he get the... Oh! Off! Siphonite. But he's got back on in an awkward position. I think there'll be a little bit of a inspection after the race, probably sent to Gavra or to other people about that, because that was not what you do, I don't think. And just to tell you as well, the gap's gone down. It's 31.9 to the 32 to the lead and 34.2, so that's gone down as well, as the battle between Hello Champs and Buzz has gone down completely. It has here. This is great last lap racing. Great last 10 minutes now. We're on.
Getting right out
Here he
the way
goes
there.
then. Side by side they go. Will Buzz make his way through? He has. Buzz is through, but he has a 5-second penalty though. So Hello Champs don't really care, I don't think. Well, he will care, of course, to lose a position, but he won't really care in the long term.
No,
but here he goes again, Hello Champs. He does not need to crash. The only thing he needs to do is not crash here. Thank you for all your comments today as well. It does appreciate it. We'll get the co-commentator, well, the driver of the day from you, if that's all right.
From me?
Yes. We'll give that in a second. Just let me let me remember your PSN, because that is annoying to know. I do message too many people, if you know what I mean. So.
Oh, no, the feeling.
I've got too many friends on PlayStation, all because of I'm making a GT3 League on Project Cars, and I've got all these other things happening which I need friends for. So crazy 90 Crazer. So we're going to give Crazer guys the chance to do drive the day, and let me just check how many people are still watching, because it's been constant all race. Oh, thank you to the 5 of you who are still watching. Thank you, does appreciate it. But let's see if Crazer can pick his drive of the day in a second, as the gap to the second position's gone down, and it's gone down to 2 seconds, so that is closer. But the battle is still on here. ID forgets. Can he make his way through here on Siphonite? These two are not battling are not got a penalty, so these two are battling for position. And that's it. I can hear some I can hear like it sounds like it's raining, but it's not. Oh, it's Cash is in the pits. Wow. Cash, he's got one.
Fuel?
He's out of. Wow. He might only put. I think if I was him, put 10 litres of fuel in. You'll get to the end.
Yeah. He can't be losing too much time. Where is Flip? He surely cannot make it. And no, Cash is on the move now. There you go.
With 22 laps of fuel. Sorry about this, guy. You can hear this, but my controller just died, so you've got a big black screen in the middle. I do apologise. Here he comes. So he's out, and Flip right behind him. I think that's Flip right behind him.
No,
it's
quite a way off.
Oh, it's Gamer then. It must be behind him, or somebody. Oh, Pirelli's in. Wow, Pirelli's.
So Sig, where is Sig? Just keep an eye on Sig.
Could win this race. Wow, this has been flipped on his head. Oh my goodness! I think
was not expecting those two.
I think Pirelli just for fuel, made for fuel. Yes, he is just for fuel.
He's away.
But let's see what Pirelli's going to do here. If he can get out of the last corner, get a good start line straight, and back to Pirelli, he could win this one. Out the last corner he comes now. Down he comes. Blue flags are out, so he is going to lap him. No, he's not. He's not going to lap the car in front. He's nowhere near the car in front. He's nowhere near Gaming VR.
He's there, though.
Pirelli has done that beautifully. But why did Cash? What about Cash? That is probably lost the championship lead now. It has.
I wonder if that was a mistake that they made during the first pit stop they had. Mind you, Pirelli done the same as well, so they were both under fueled.
Yeah, which is really surprising. As we're now looking here, 6 minutes to go and 5 seconds as we head into that now. We are looking at this now. When it gets to 4 minutes to go, we will give Crazer. I'm just going to say
Chris. There you go. Just call me Chris. That's much easier.
All right then. We'll give Chris the drive of the. Actually, let me do it now. What do you think the drive of the day is?
It's got to be Pirelli. He really put Cash under pressure. I'm very much sure that he sort of forced Cash to make that mistake, and he drove incredibly well since. He hasn't put a foot wrong that I've seen. Apart from maybe that pit stop, but he managed it well. He's still got nearly a 5-second gap now to Sig in second place, so it's got to be Pirelli for me.
There you go, guys. Pirelli is the driver of the day. But now we have I Forget, and that battle's still going on. Not even a second side by side, and he's done it. Wow, I Forget has got past Cypher Knight. Cypher Knight will be a bit annoyed with that, but at the same time won't be annoyed at all. He'll think that's he won't. He'll be happy with points at the end of the day. I think he has retired from a couple of races, so.
So also, Allo Champs has fallen way behind Buzzin. We were worried that he might actually get the jump on him once the penalty was implemented, but he's nearly 25 seconds away.
Oh God, not anymore.
Buzzin now.
That gap has gone down now. It has to the lead. It was 4.9. It's now 4.5. So I think Sig has the potential to do something here, as ID Forgets now has pulled a gap of 1 second. So he's like, thank you very much, I'm off. Here he is, which is something.
If Sig is to make a move for first place, he really needs to get. He's got 4 minutes, maybe 3 laps left. He needs to really get it, hook it up, and get it going.
Let me think. So we have 3 minutes 50. We have about 2.5 laps, I would say. So maybe, yeah, just enough time. Where's the leader actually on the road? Let's have a look, see where Pirelli is. He's there. So yes, we do have approximately 3 laps to go. And if you've just joined us here, and I know there's not a chance people have just joined, but if you have just joined us, let's summarise the race up for you, as it has been not that eventful. But Pirelli is leading from Sig, from Cashnit, from Flip.
Sorry, hold it there. Cypher's in the pits. Cypher's just come in the pits.
Oh yes, Cypher's in, so he could be overtaken by. He has.
He's dropping way down.
Inspector's gone past. He's only put in 7 litres of fuel, so he'll get to the end on that hopefully. As he now exits the pits and he goes away, he does have now Pirelli coming across the line. I think it's Pirelli coming across it. I do believe. Let's have a look. Is it? Well, no. Must be Buzz or something. Then I generally do. Oh, it's Flip. Okay.
Yeah, it was Flip and then Buzz behind.
Yes, and so there you go then. Yeah, but if you want to know what the race back, we're not going to do the look at where they all are. Just talk about the race. So on lap 1 to 4, we had Cash hit the wall. We had Pirelli in the lead from Sig, and then Pirelli made a mistake and Sig got the lead. Then we had Allo Champs doing really well. Game of VR spinning as well. We've had so much drama. We had Make spin as well. Make is now out of the race, retired. It has been a good old an hour and a half race for you. A good race, I would have to say. If you guys want to see more of this, then go over to the Gavra channel. I will, of course, this will be on there as soon as possible. So thank you, Gavra, for letting it be on my channel tonight. I do appreciate it. Tonight, to give me all these
really starting to
views and all that.
Catch Pirelli up.
It's 2.9. I think he's closed that gap down. It was 3.5, so anything goes. Let's just see what happens then. We've got 40 seconds to go, so we need to see when they'll cross that line. As Flips in the pits, and so is Vezdeo. He's just come out. Actually, that's not true. But Flips in. He only put 2 litres in, I think. He's put 10 in.
10.
Well, he's put 10 in, and off he goes. Let's just see where the leader is. He's across the line now. So last lap now. We're on to the last lap, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's race. Well, mostly, I don't know actually who watches really Gavra, so I don't know if it's 50-50 male or female, if it's just male. Probably more males, but that's a bit stereotypical.
They both can watch, that's fine.
Yeah. But the gap now is down to 1.8 seconds. I don't think Pirelli will be beaten.
Just got to keep it steady and keep it on the black stuff.
But they do have a lapped car in front, and that is Gamer, by the way. And oh, we have a retirement, and I know who that is. No, we don't. Do we? I don't even know who it was actually. Then it's not Gamer. It's oh, I don't know actually who that was. But somebody's retired. Somebody's retired. Oh, he's gone off quick. That was there, and he lets second as well pass. So second's now passed.
Yep.
They do have another lap car before the line. They have one more straight.
Yep.
And it looks like it's going to do it. Here, there you go. The last lap flag for everyone now is out. And just to tell you as well that the time is done, so the checker flag will be out this time as Pirelli comes to the line and wins your Gavra League. Lmp2 round number 13, 6 seconds. And here comes Cash out of the 4th to last corner now. Heads his way down now, he does, as now Allo Champs crosses. Buzz in the pits making a pit stop, don't know why, but he is, as Cash out the second to last corner now he comes. The championship leader, is he going to win this one? Is he still going to be leading the championship? Wow, what is second points?
Second points is
it 21?
25.
Okay, yeah, so Cash crosses now and gets the championship lead, keeps the championship lead intact, but only by 7 points. There he does. We're waiting for Flip. No, we're not. We're waiting for I'd Forget. There he's crossed, and that is it. I think we have got one more car to cross.
He's run out of fuel. He's just run out of fuel.
He crossed it just, and the last one's crossed is now crossed, and that is Inspector. So if you could move this down in a second.
Yep.
Actually, I can move it down for everyone because I've got it fine. It's now Pirelli won it with 1 hour 30 minutes and 12 seconds. 6 second, 2 minutes 5 behind, 2.5 seconds behind. Had a penalty as well, 1 second. Cash third, Flip fourth, Allo Champs fifth, Buzzing sixth, Interceptor seventh, ID eighth, Cypher ninth, Vezdog in 10th, Gaming VR 11th, and that was your last finisher. What was it again? Adulator retired, and in 12th and 13th was Make, who retired as well. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Thank you for joining me. This was a Make stream. This was a very quick thing that Gavra said, right guys, I want you to do it tonight, please get onto the channel. Can't, sorry, do it on your channel, I'll promote it for you. Very quick. So thank you very much for you to join me tonight. Chris?
You're welcome, not at all. It was very last minute, so I'm glad we managed to make it work.
Yes, so we've done it now guys. I'm going to finish it there. Thank you very much for watching guys. Next week's will be on Gavra's channel, so please do that. But if you did enjoy this one and did enjoy me commentating, then like this stream please. Subscribe to my channel as well if you did, and go over to Gavra's and subscribe to that as well. This will be up on Gavra's tomorrow. we will see you in a bit. But from us here and from the Gavra channel, round 13 at Zhuhai is finished. Just to tell you as well where they are next round, because you guys will want to know where they are next round. They are at Zakito. So join us then next Friday for Zakito, or join us on the Gavra League. If you want to see us again, go to the Gavra channel and watch this. Then if you want to see others like GT4s on a Wednesday, GT3s on a Thursday, or on Monday nights you want to watch TCs, then go on Gavra and do that. But from us, it's goodbye.